With this video, we will be doing the mysteries of Kendrick Lamar pop-out show and the legacy of 2Pac Shakur. And if you want to help the channel and the content that we're making, please help support our merchandise. The link is in the description. If you didn't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Try and get the channel to grow. And the only way we're going to do this if you like, share, and comment on the content. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go. Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
We got to witness a moment that
Facts.
feels like a turning point in hip-hop history.
Facts.
That's exactly what Kendrick's pop-out concert was.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a show, it was a statement. A declaration that Kendrick is carrying the torch that every hip-hop GOAT once held. All while at the same time he induced himself into a story of where every king has a desire for their own personal crown.
Facts.
This wasn't just a concert, but the channeling of one spirit while burying another. The energy at Pop Out was electric.
Yeah.
Fans knew they were about to experience something special, something historic. This landmark event was decorated with stars such as Russell Westbrook, James Harden.
This one of the moments.
Yeah, it's definitely one of these moments.
They're gonna be speaking about this for years to come.
Definitely for years to come. We did the reaction. That was a 4-hour concert. It's hard to sit somewhere and watch something for 4 hours if you're not entertained.
Right.
When we recorded the video, I think the video ended up being like somewhere near 6 hours. But at the end of it, I said I didn't even feel like I was sitting there for that long because I was entertained. I was enjoying myself the whole time. So that tell you about the kind of concert that was put on. There's not many concerts.
The energy was there.
There's not many 4-hour concerts you could just sit there and watch.
Right.
From beginning to end.
I totally agree. The energy was totally there, and it just kept going up.
Yeah, facts.
Harden, Big Boy, LeBron James, and many
LeBron
more.
was in the building?
A facility full of rabid fans, LA gangbangers, with red and blue flags waving everywhere. Some would say, never before seen. Some would say, no other rapper could even attempt to do this. But there were a few that paced themselves and asked, where have I seen this before? Primarily, people right away would compare K-Dot's attire to that of the late great Pac. Tupac wore similar attire at the 1994 Source Awards, where he would rush the stage while Q-Tip accepted an award.
When Q-Tip was accepting his award, Pac just grabbed the mic from him, he brought his own sound guy, put his music in, and did Out on Bail.
That's gangster. So he did the Kanye Taylor Swift moment before Kanye Taylor Swift
Before it ever
actually
happened,
did it.
yeah.
And I knew about that incident. I'm glad that they actually brought it up. But that was gangster. Like somebody performing, you come take the mic from him. Not only do you take the mic, but you cue the DJ to play his song.
Yeah.
So that means, there's no more words from you coming up out of this. We're getting out of this.
Pac said once they told him he was on stage.
Yeah, facts.
His own sound guy put his music in and did Out on Bail.
Check it out. I'm stuck in jail. The DA trying to burn me. I'll be out on bail. If I had a good attorney. Somehow the production person, the stage production manager, wasn't paying attention to what was really happening. And the motherfucker ended up pressing play in the middle of the Tribe acceptance speech.
Wow.
So Pac just comes out there performing all over their speech like he was shitting on their speech. That wasn't Pac's fault, but it looked like a flagrant Pac disrespect. It looked like some Pac shit. Right. It looked like.
That's why they say your reputation always follows you. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't his fault. It was an accident. Somebody pressed play. I'm in the back. I don't know what's going on out here. All I know is I hear my beat come on.
I heard my beat drop.
I'm coming out there with a lot of energy. I'm coming to kill the show. And that's what it looked like he did. But his reputation, people just thought that was Pac being Pac.
Just being Pac. Oh, so while we talking, you just
Yeah, facts.
Looked like a flagrant Pac disrespect. It looked like some Pac shit. Right. It looked like a flagrant Pac disrespect. Pac 101. Yeah. Right. You want to label me a criminal and cuff me up. Got a pocket full of money, so they locked me up.
That shit. And then it was backstage doing interviews like it was nothing.
What's the Source Awards mean to Tupac?
But they just don't know what's in the crowd.
They nominated me. That's good. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody that supported me through all these problems. And The source just happened to be one of the main magazines that did that, so.
This is the energy K. Dot went for, and this message could be seen even down to the cross he wore.
Even down to the chain. Even down to the chain. There's actually a split image. Look, he was wearing a chain too. Both of them wearing hat. I know Pac had his hat backwards, but both of them had that cross chain. Both of them had denim jeans on. This boy is good, man.
That boy good.
That boy good.
That boy good.
And I definitely like what he did. And this just tell you, we talk about this all the time. The influence that Tupac had to only be on this earth 25 years.
Yeah.
The amount of impact he had, the amount of work he put out, the amount of movies he put out. It's just so hard to believe that he was only 25 when he passed away. But I let you know the talent he had, the amount of albums he put out. It's just crazy.
And the quality.
Yeah. Quality.
The quality.
Yeah, facts. And I didn't even notice the outfit until it was broken down like this. But if you're gonna copy anybody, it's gonna be Tupac, because you want to bring that spirit. And I think that's the spirit he's trying to bring back into the game. He's trying to wake people up the same way Tupac was trying to wake people up.
He's doing a hell of a job, I tell you that.
Facts.
Both of them had denim jeans on. This boy is good, man. It's a fucking. He's a shrewd operating a student of history. Fucking amazing.
But this was not the only page Kendrick would rip from Machiavelli's book.
No, it's gonna be
But he's gonna be better than that, me though. Well, where is the motherfucker?
You don't want to fuck with me.
In July 1996, Tupac
House of
would perform his first, last, and only show at the historic House of Blues. This epic concert would be Tupac's war cry that would include the West Coast's top-tier talent, except the few that had ongoing disputes with Tupac, such as Dr. Dre, with appearances from Tupac's self-made group, The Outlaws, and all of Death Row's roster of Dogg Pound, Nate Dogg, Snoop Dogg, and others. The show became a Tupac and Friends concert where the unspoken theme was West Coast versus East Coast. Though folks showed to see a performance from maybe the greatest rapper to do it, everyone wanted to see what he had for his enemies.
It's this nigga named Nas, and he kicking with these niggas named Mobb Deep, and they kicking with some niggas named Bad Boy. Did I say fuck them all? So I'm about to take this nigga beat and whoop his ass with his own motherfucking beat.
And he left no one disappointed, performing one of the greatest diss songs ever in the most dramatic fashion.
When this song drop, I want all the West Coast people to give us some love when this song come on. They try to play this song. They don't want to play my song, but they want to play Fat Boy on Compton.
They don't want to play mine, they want to play Fat Boy. Yo, do you see how he's gliding around that stage?
Yeah, he's gliding around the stage.
He's killing it. Yo,
Amped up and in control at the
Pac
same
had
time.
that energy that only Pac could give you.
Yeah.
She started gliding across that. And the good you playing West Side when
Almost
we ride,
30
nigga.
years later, another would come to do it. This time, the moment would not be captivated in a well-known club with newspaper beat writers and VHS camera recordings. But this time, it will be held in a forum with the biggest lights shining in front of the entire world. Just like Tupac and Biggie's infamous beef changed the rap game forever, Kendrick and Drake's war of words had captivated the hip-hop world. And on this night, Kendrick was set to make one of his boldest statements yet. But first, K. Dot would give an entire roster of some of the best rappers active in Cali their chance to shine. There were some notable faces missing. Do me one small favor before we continue. Please apply pressure to that subscribe button. Yes,
Facts.
apply pressure,
Apply
to that
pressure to that
subscribe
joint.
button. Many would question,
apply
was
pressure
Snoop's
to that
relationship with
subscribe
Drake so
button, right.
strong that he would miss such a legendary moment for LA?
Big Snoop Dogg coming at you live from Canada. Sending a big shout out to K-Dot and all the homies from the West that stood together, unified, organized, in peace, love. That was beautiful. That was fun to watch. Beautiful to see all of my peoples come together. And K-Dot, you are the king of the West. That's the kind of shit kings do. We unite.
Absolutely no one questioned.
And that was just crazy. Like, if you was on the West Coast and you wasn't in the building, you had to do roll call. You had to state why you wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what was you doing?
You feel what I'm saying? You seen it with Snoop. You seen it with The Game, because a lot of people were saying, why wasn't The Game there? But he about to explain to you right here.
Where was The Game? A man who for a long time carried the LA crown on his own, which he fumbled from erroneous decisions.
Saying this for years, on my own.
Maybe he stayed away as a show of face, for his decision was made up weeks ago.
Now, the motherfucking Kendrick and Drake, that's Kendrick and Drake, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick do his shit, and what he did last night, that shit was amazing for the West Coast. I sat back and I watched it. I ain't have to be there, you know what I'm saying, to think that the shit was motherfucking cool and major. That's cool, man. I think it's a dub for the coast. I think that what K-Dot did for a lot of West Coast last night was hard as fuck, nigga. I think it was hard. I think it was dope of him and big-hearted of him to do that.
You niggas don't want to eat. You niggas don't want to eat.
It's like, it's almost like with The Game not being there, people almost see it like you siding with Drake. Because we know him and Drake got a couple songs together, at least 1 or 2 songs together, and you not showing up for that almost seemed like you're picking a side without picking a side.
Yeah, it was just wild. Like, there were so many different ways you can look at it, but I don't know, man. It sounded like if he could have been there, he could have been there. You know what I'm saying? But
it sounded like he could have been there.
Yeah,
he just
chose not to be there.
He said that's Kendrick and Drake thing. I ain't want to get in between.
Yeah.
Eat my slime. You niggas starving.
Niggas starving.
You niggas starving.
Rick Ross, man.
I looked out for motherfucking Kendrick like that. I looked out for Nip like that. You know what I'm saying? I looked out for Top Dog before it was, Top. I could have. Top Dog wanted to motherfucking give me half of Top Dog. I didn't want nothing from niggas though, bro. I just wanted to push niggas in the right direction.
But everyone who attended got to see.
That does look crazy. Rick Ross in the building?
Yeah, that's.
But The Game is not in the building? That looks crazy.
That does look crazy.
That looks real crazy.
Now that you, like, once he hit the selfie, it's like, oh, you was in the building.
Because like, during a couple weeks ago, they were dropping diss songs against each other. Mm-hmm. Not only did Rick Ross did not respond to his diss song, but he's in your city with a couple of chains on, and you're not there. It just the visuals on it look crazy.
It look crazy.
But everyone who attended got to see history. From the gate, K-Dot will let everyone know why we are here. But early on, he wanted to be clear about something. In Euphoria, where he usually says, matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? Bet. Woo. He switches it for,
I ain't seen him yet. Give me 2pac, read back, and I might give you a little respect. Remember,
dispelling any doubt that this was the spirit of Machiavelli we're talking about. And about this ring
crazy.
Inspired by Niccolo Machiavelli's book, The Prince. The ring was designed by 2pac himself in 1996 after he was out on bail for an SA charge. The crowns laced in diamonds represent the medieval kings of Europe as an act of coronation. It also has Pac and Dada 1996 engraved on it, referencing his engagement to actress Kadada Jones, daughter of Quincy Jones.
Crazy.
2pac wanted it to represent his rebirth personally and professionally. This is the ring he wore during his last public appearance at the 1996 MTV Movie Awards.
On that note, I know that Biggie and Puffy are here tonight. Did you see them? Do you have anything to say to them at all?
Nah, but even if we saw them, we are.
One interesting fact about the ring is that it was estimated to be auctioned off for anywhere between
that's what Snoop was just looking at him crazy because Snoop didn't want to smoke with Puff and Biggie. So
he didn't want no smoke at all.
Just I think that's the one where that whole time he barely said a word. He just was just there, just letting Pac go up.
Real talk.
Yeah.
$200,000 to $300,000.
But it's because at that time, remember, Snoop just beat that murder charge.
Yeah.
That case.
Yeah.
So like once Snoop was just like, I'm here.
Yeah. I mean, Snoop knew like if you start in beef, like we got to go back to these cities. You know what I'm saying? We got to be back in New York, and we starting all this drama. Like we don't have to be in New York at this time. You had to be in New York. Because if you was on the West Coast, you was trying to get your music played on the West Coast, the Hot 97. So you got to come out here and do the interviews. You got to come over here and do business. Do it. Yeah. And it's better to do business when you don't have to keep looking over your shoulder.
With your head on the swivel.
Yeah, facts.
But an anonymous bidder eventually grabbed it for over $1 million.
Dang.
This bidder, Aubrey Graham.
Damn, for $1 million.
So Kendrick, he ain't just demanding Drake to hand over Tupac's ring for the hell of it. Nah, this is about something much bigger. This is about reclaiming a legacy, about taking back what belongs to the culture. See, when Drake copped that ring at an auction, it was like he was trying to buy a piece of hip hop history. Like he could just throw some cash around and suddenly be connected to one of the greatest to ever do it. But Kendrick, he knows that ain't how it works. You can't just purchase respect in this game. You gotta earn it. And by calling out Drake on that stage, by demanding that ring back, Kendrick was making a statement. He was saying that Tupac's legacy belongs to the people, to the artists who carry on his spirit and his message. Legendary moments attract legends, and one showed up to give Kendrick and Compton that OG boost, while actually getting a little payback of his own.
So where will we be? Without our legacy. Come on.
Guess who's
Dr.
back?
Dre was not going to miss this moment of Compton illuminating the world. He would bless the stage with his presence, and before leaving, he would get in a word for this battle.
Hold on, Drake. You ain't gonna say nothing else before, we continue the party?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just take a moment of silence for this.
I swear.
Let's go. Right.
Was this just Dre helping out a fellow Compton legend? Or was this Dre taking a shot of his own?
Dr. Dre sent a nigga home that took patience. 4 Grammys to my name, 100 nominations.
This, we may never know. But Kendrick did not give us time to think, because he went on to perform Not Like Us, not once, not twice, but 6 times.
One more time.
Where he was shaming artists, an artist who attempted to.
And I heard people say he did like 5 times because like 5 times is like grace, it's like the rebirth, it's like a change. And it was just more significant than him just doing the song 5 times. And it just lets you know everything he do is just deep and just on another level and well thought out.
The way he processes his thoughts and produces them vividly so everybody else can process them as well. It's crazy.
It's wild.
Where he was shaming artists, an artist who attempted to use AI to gain momentum, but didn't understand we have a culture where Tupac speaks to us, something that AI could never replicate. Right. And K-Dot would notify.
You think the bank will let you disrespect Pac, nigga? I think that Uncle Show will be your lesson.
This day was not just for K-Dot. He decided to have this event on a holiday exclusively for his people on Juneteenth.
Where Drake says, you rap like you want to free the slaves. You goddamn right. Yeah. And I'm going to celebrate the slaves being freed on Juneteenth in LA at the Forum.
And on this day, he would give back. Tupac would pass just weeks after his House of Blues performance. Before he passed, he was working on an album called One Nation, where he would attempt to fix an East Coast, West Coast rivalry that he participated in, and some would debate helped create. Unfortunately, his time was too short to complete the long list of achievements that were ahead of him. So when Kendrick stepped on that stage at Pop Out, with the weight of his rivalry with Drake hanging in the air, everybody knew they were witnessing a moment in hip-hop history, just like when Tupac took the stage at the House of Blues, ready to solidify his legacy in the midst of his beef with Biggie. But Kendrick did not let this moment pass, as he would say it himself.
This shit making me emotional, man. Fuck that. We've been fucked up since Nipsey died. Hold up. We've been fucked up since Kobe died. Hold up.
He used this moment to bring up everyone affiliated, no matter the flag, no matter the sect, no matter the allegiance, as long as it was LA. Though it was a night where everyone wanted to see rage, what they were left with was peace. Thank you for watching this. And if you like this little documentary,
this is crazy just thinking about how the energy and how he thought everything out.
Yeah.
Just so specifically detailed.
Yeah.
It was just Kendrick is just different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And the pop-up show was a brilliant idea, and
yeah.
to be able to pull it off,
yeah,
like it's beyond dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because for so many years they've been like, y'all can't do no shows like this. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day, Jay-Z went on tour.
Yeah.
That when he was supposed to be retiring.
Yeah.
And they said that wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? That was like one of the first times we ever seen anything like this.
Yeah.
But like to this magnitude, hell no.
Nah, not close.
even in comparison.
Not close.
Like I if you told me I'm gonna write a story and it's gonna end up like this, I've been like bullshit.
Yeah.
Like nah, this was crazy. This was crazy, and I don't think man, this was dope.
Yeah,
Kendrick's different. What you think?
I think it was a dope concert. I'm glad he put the concert together for many reasons. Like I said, we sat through the whole concert. It was a dope concert. It was dope energy. Him taking a moment in hip hop to shine the light on the West Coast and what the West Coast got going on, because a lot of the music don't make it over here. Mm-hmm. So it's nice we get to sit down and you get to see what's going on in the West Coast and what the West Coast is sounding like right now. Not only did it happen, but I seen stuff on Instagram like people now are saying on the West Coast, like, let's see who would drop the best song on the West Coast now that we got the spotlight on us. Right. Now that people are looking at the West Coast, let's drop our best music. Let's put out our best work, because they know they have the eyes on them because of what Kendrick Lamar just did for him. And I thought that was great that he shared his platform like that. I liked what he did with the whole Tupac situation, because he did mention the Tupac ring. And not only that, doing the song 5 times had meaning. And they didn't put in this video, but even in there, he was doing the Drake Hotline Bling dance.
Hotline Bling
so
dance.
It was definitely well thought out all the way through. It was a great concert. We know he got the Not Like Us video coming out. He was shooting that in Compton. I can't wait till that comes out.
I've been waiting on that one.
Yeah, and it was dope that he did it on Juneteenth when he tried to say free the slaves. He did it on Juneteenth, so everything was thought out,
symbolic,
well planned out, and well executed. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Can't wait to keep doing content from him. But until then, it's your boy Trey TV, and I'm out.